Perched on the glittering curve of the French Riviera, smaller than New York's Central Park, yet richer than entire nations, Monaco is not just a country, it's a statement. A diamond between sea and stone. A place where the morning traffic is Rolls-Royce phantoms. The air smells of sea salt and money, and every square meter whispers privilege. Here, luxury is law. A kingdom of billionaires. Less than 40,000 people live in Monaco, and more than a third are millionaires. Taxes are zero, discretion is absolute, and the coastline is guarded by palms, yachts, and marble. The average resident owns 3 homes, 2 passports, and at least 1 supercar. From the moment you cross the border from France, the world changes tone. Cameras recognize license plates, streets gleam like polished mirrors. And uniformed valets stand outside boutiques that sell timepieces instead of watches. Even silence feels expensive. Palaces in the sky real estate here is liquid gold. A single square meter of apartment space can cost over $60,000, more than the price of an entire house in most capitals. Towers rise like jewelry boxes, their balconies dressed in white marble and glass. At the center stands the Tour Odeon, Monaco's tallest building and the symbol of vertical wealth. The penthouse, 5 floors, private elevator, rooftop pool, and panoramic view of the Riviera, is valued at nearly $400 million. Its terrace alone could host a small wedding in the clouds. Around it, villas spill down the hillsides of Larvado and La Condamine. Inside, interiors glow with Italian marble, baccarat chandeliers, and floor-to-ceiling windows that open directly to the Mediterranean. Each residence is a micro-palace run by invisible staff and guarded by digital locks coded to the owner's fingerprints. The royal residence above the old town stands the Prince's Palace, home to the House of Grimaldi for more than 7 centuries. Its courtyard is paved in 3 million pebbles arranged by hand, forming patterns that shimmer in the sun. Inside, grand staircases of Carrara marble, gilded salons, frescoed ceilings, and 16th-century armor gleaming beneath crystal light. Every evening, as the sun sets behind the Alps, the palace turns golden, a reminder that Monaco's monarchy may be small, but its grandeur remains imperial. The harbor of dreams down below lies Port Hercule, Monaco's beating heart. Here, billion-dollar yachts rest side by side like sleeping leviathans, vessels longer than apartment blocks, polished to mirror finish. The Lady Moura, the Azam, the Dilbar, each yacht is a floating mansion. Helipads, cinemas, spas, and ballrooms hidden behind tinted glass. Crew members in white uniforms line the decks, polishing brass rails under a sun that never seems to fade. At night, the harbor becomes a constellation. The reflections of yachts ripple against the cliffs while soft music drifts from open decks. It's not nightlife, it's choreography. Cars, circuits, and speed. Every spring, the Monaco Grand Prix transforms the city into a temple of velocity. Supercars snarl through the narrow streets where billionaires sip espresso on balconies above the roar. Lamborghinis, Bugattis, and Ferraris glide through Casino Square like jewels on wheels. Even the parking garages are climate-controlled and marble-floored. Here, the average car value surpasses $300,000, and police drive BMW motorcycles polished like mirrors. For residents, driving isn't transport, it's performance. The Monte Carlo Casino, Cathedral of Chance. Step through the bronze doors of the Casino de Monte-Carlo and you enter Europe's most decadent time capsule. Built in 1863, its halls glitter with chandeliers and mirrors. Roulette wheels spin beneath frescoed ceilings by Gustave Doré. The smell of cigars, perfume, and champagne fills the air. High rollers place silent bets. Fortunes shift with the flick of a wrist. Outside, fountains sparkle under the Riviera sun, watched by statues of marble gods, as if Olympus itself relocated to the Côte d'Azur. Hotels of royal perfection. Monaco's hotels redefine 5-star living. The Hôtel de Paris Monte Carlo, overlooking Casino Square, is a palace disguised as hospitality. Its marble lobby glows under Belle Epoque chandeliers. Its suites have gold-plated taps and private terraces above the sea. Guests dine at Le Louis XV, Alain Ducasse's 3 Michelin-star temple, where silver domes reveal dishes plated like art. Downstairs, a $40,000 bottle of vintage Bordeaux sleeps in a cellar older than the Eiffel Tower. Just beyond stands the Hotel Hermitage, all pastel domes and glass corridors connected by a secret passage to the casino. Even the air conditioning carries the scent of jasmine from the Prince's gardens. Fashion, diamonds, and the Riviera life shopping in Monaco isn't retail. It's ritual. The Metropole Shopping Center gleams beneath crystal domes where brands like Dior, Cartier, and Chanel sit beside watchmakers and perfumers. Salespeople speak softly, transactions happen over champagne, and new collections arrive by helicopter. Every summer, Monaco hosts the Monte Carlo Fashion Week, where designers unveil gowns worth the price of apartments. Even casual wear here means linen tailored in Italy and watches measured in carats. The Monaco Yacht Show and Amber Lounge Gala attract royals, models, and moguls, the unofficial Olympics of luxury. Cuisine and celebration. When the Riviera sun sets, Monaco glows with culinary artistry. Seafood arrives straight from Mediterranean boats, paired with truffle risotto, caviar, and Dom Perignon chilled to perfection. Restaurants like Yoshi, Le Bleu Bay, and Nobu Fairmont blend Asian finesse with French precision. Every plate is a painting, every meal a ceremony. The nightlife follows with elegance. Terraces filled with violinists, rooftop bars above the harbor, and champagne that flows until dawn. Here excess feels effortless, refinement disguised as routine. Private worlds. Within the city behind the scenes, Monaco's residents live in silence and security. Private banks line Boulevard des Moulins, offering wealth management to dynasties. Residences like Le Patio Palais and La Stella feature fingerprint elevators, infinity pools, and panic rooms disguised as closets. For recreation, citizens swim at the Monte Carlo Beach Club, where sand is imported every spring, or sail from the Yacht Club de Monaco, designed by Norman Foster, a modern arc of glass and teak. Even healthcare feels luxurious. The Princess Grace Hospital offers ocean view suites for recovery, art on the walls, and chefs in the cafeteria. The green gold of Monaco. Amid the glamour, Monaco is quietly sustainable. The principality runs on solar energy, electric transport, and seawater cooling. Gardens bloom on rooftops, electric yachts cruise silently through the bay. Prince Albert II's foundation invests millions into marine conservation and polar research. In Monaco, wealth and ecology dance together, proof that opulence and conscience can share the same view. Time, art, and eternity. The culture here is curated like jewelry. The Oceanographic Museum, built on a cliff, holds rare marine life under ceilings of stone and glass. The Opera de Monte Carlo hosts symphonies for audiences dressed like royalty. Even the Grand Prix is art in motion, a yearly masterpiece painted in noise, light, and adrenaline. In galleries across the city, sculptures by Botero and paintings by Picasso sit behind minimalist glass. Collectors arrive in silence, escorted by dealers who know them by name and fortune. Life at the edge of perfection morning begins with cappuccinos overlooking the harbor, yachts gliding below like pearls in blue silk. Afternoons mean sunbathing at Larvado Beach, lunching on oysters and rosé, or a helicopter ride to Cannes for dinner. Evening brings candlelight, violin music, and a breeze perfumed by salt and jasmine. Every detail in Monaco is orchestrated. The lighting, the gardens, the distance between palm trees. The city feels designed by luxury itself, the price of paradise. But perfection has a cost. In Monaco, privacy is guarded, yet isolation is real. Every face is watched, every step recorded. The city is flawless because it must be too valuable to fail. Still, for those who can afford it, there's no place like it on earth. A nation without poverty, crime, or taxes, just light, gold, and silence. where luxury meets infinity. From the palace on the hill to the yachts below, Monaco exists as the dream of civilization polished to its highest gloss. It's not merely a city, it's the world's most beautiful illusion made real. Wealth without weight, beauty without effort, eternity without end. Monaco doesn't chase luxury. Monaco is luxury, distilled, designed, and eternal.